I do not get on this channel very often, so I certainly don't go live on here, so I will see if anybody will join me. If not, I guess you're here to watch the recap video. I was just working on a piece right here. I actually intend to work on the chain for this piece that I just did. Hey, Gail. Gelato. What's up, Gil? Thank you for being here, honey. I just had some time and I was working on my jewelry last night and thought, well, I'll just, I got more time today. They didn't have me a load, so I figured I would work on this. And since I never go live on this channel, I thought that I would, just for a change of pace. Let's see, is that the smaller piece? Yeah. So I am just doing some wire wrapping. Let's see if I can, yeah, there we go. Aw, sorry. Man, that's not good. You gotta figure out what's going on so you get rid of that issue that you're having, Gail. It's raining out here. Oh, somebody else has popped in. Who's there? Hello, hello. Just working on this piece here. Welcome, welcome. I saw, this is not my design, but I'm going to Stephanize it a little bit so that it will be. This is not an exclusive kind of design. It's been out there now for a little while. But I thought that I would try my hand at it. Been wanting to. So I'm just taking this little bent nose plier right here and squeezing this wire. This wire is pure copper that my dad stripped part-time for work since he really couldn't do much. He was stripping wire, and I made him when he went in the hospital and we found out he had cancer for the first time. I didn't even know at that time. We just thought he was going in for a heart situation. Ended up having some of Daddy's wire on me, and I made a tree of life at the hospital without any tools, so it was pretty raggedy. But he loved it, and he wore it all the time. Anytime he went out, Daddy wore it. So he sent me a huge bag full of copper, and I had made him a new one that was better, but when the truck got ransacked, I never found it yet, and I haven't gone through everything, so I don't know if it's been stolen or not. But I told him either way I would work on stuff and use this copper, and I've been kind of hoarding it and holding on to it, not able to bring myself to touch it, but he wouldn't want me to do that, so I'm doing that. So I am just wrapping this wire around, and so I don't really know what the gauges are. I can guesstimate based on what I know, but I don't really know. I'm going to say this one's probably a 20 to 24 gauge wire. Hey, I got some folk up in here. Who's here? Hey, Carl. How you doing, hon? And I was working on this. I wasn't sure if I was going to go live, and then I wasn't sure if I was going to go live on this channel or the Roland Studio. And I said, well, you know what? I never go live on here. I think I'll do that because I want to work on my jewelry again here and there. I'm going to do, you know, I'm always into everything, so it's just me being into everything. And I think I'm going to do 4 wraps there, and then I'm going to squeeze it. And I know I started this, kind of cheated y'all on seeing how I started this. A pendant. I'm making a pendant, Carl. I am making a pendant. At least I'm attempting. Let me just say that. I'm attempting a pendant. So we got 4 wraps there and 4 wraps there. Okay. I'm going to cut these 2 down to size. But I want them both in the... I must have wrapped that wrong. So I wanted them both to the front, but can't always get what you want. It's alright. No rules here. This is part of Finalizing. Okay. So I'm going to put this pretty little rose quartz. Is it rose quartz? I think it's rose quartz. Yep. It's a rose quartz bead, probably about a 20 millimeter cabochon. It does have a hole in it, but I am wrapping it without the hole. So that will fit like that, like so. Let's see if I can zoom that in. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It might just be Uzzins in here for a while. Like I said, I don't go on this channel, so I don't really know. I am going off some memory here a little bit because I watched Leanne On, I think is her name. And this was something I watched on her channel. But I am going off memory, so I know I'll be changing some of her design to my own, which that's the way I like to do it anyway. So, definitely be doing that. Thank you, Gail. This is a more quiet kind of process because I gotta concentrate and think. But we can always go to the rolling studio and liven it up. We can always do that. Let's see, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I think first things first. Let's see. I want this one and the one next to it. Is that the one next to it? So you gotta really see which one's next to it because you don't want to crisscross the wires. So I'm gonna get that one and that one. Those two are probably gonna become my bail. And these will become something else. Let's just pull those away. I'm trying to stay in frame here for you guys. Looks like that one goes next. Yep, that one goes next. That's one you haven't done yet, is wire wrapping. Yeah, it can be meticulous. It can be meticulous. I mean, it's raining out there, guys, and I'm having a decent signal. Imagine that. And now that I've opened my mouth, it'll probably change. Let's see. I think I'm going to pull these. I want to get rid of these first, so I'm going to go ahead and do some little curly cues on these because they're in my way. I want them out of the way. So I'm going to work on these two, get them evened out there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm going to curly cue these guys by taking my round nose pliers and putting them at the very tip and just rolling it over itself. And then I'm going to switch to my bent nose pliers. Move this stuff out the way. And just do a nice little turn. And I'm just going to set that right there for now. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this top one. I'm going to give it a little tight squeeze to pull them together a little bit. And do it again. Trying to stay in frame. It's hard being in frame when you're doing this. I'm just saying. Because I want it close enough for you guys to see. Did y'all see the Ditty box, Gail? The original one that was finished? That's the ocean one. The nautical one. There we go. So we got some curlies there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Miracles can happen. What's that? I can hear it. Love the sound. Yeah, because it's quiet in here, huh? Oh, with the beading staying frame has to be a challenge, to say the least. No, I haven't, but we'll... Yeah, I was hoping to keep you guys inspired for your Ditty boxes. I would love to see them. And I know Carl was going to do the pirate and you were going to do the dragon. And I thought it'd be cool to see you guys do that. You're all over it, huh? I hear you. Move those out of the way. There's one curly. I'm going to squeeze that back together. And two curly. You know, wire wrapping is just more of a meticulous craft. It's not as hard as it looks. It just takes a little more patience, I think. See, now I done messed that up a little bit. I gotta fix that. That is not in there properly. I didn't squeeze the curly. Alright, meticulous moment here. Trying to get that sharp part in there. There we go. This curly's going to be a little off just because I didn't have them going the right way like I should have. So that was my bad. But that keeps it organic, so I'm okay with that. Gives it kind of an extra little cue there. Little curly cue. That's alright. I like to be asymmetrical sometimes anyway. Alright. Now, I'm going to back that off just a hair. Shelly's here? What, Shelly? What's up, my Shell? How are you doing, girlfriend? I'm glad you're here. Where have you been? You have not contacted me. You're gonna be put in the garage. You bad girl. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with those. Sorry, not been in the chatting mood. Aw, I know, sweetie. I know. I'm sorry. I know you haven't. Yep. I'll give you your time just like you gave me mine. Not a problem. I just miss you. It's good to see you, though. And thanks for popping in when I know you don't feel chatty. Be nice, Carl. I don't want to have to unleash the cougar. Alright. I think I might need to do something. There's a lot of space there that I didn't expect. This needed to come down a little bit. God, it's pretty though, isn't it? I love it. I need to fix that cue though. It's gonna bug me. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring the crisscross in like that. I just gotta. Just seems like the right thing to do. Uh-oh. What? What the crap? What? We're gonna have to talk, Missy. We must talk, darling. I kind of want to put a bead right there. I don't know if I've got one that will be too big enough, but not too big, and a hole big enough. That's too big. Okay, these are too big. Yep, Miss Shelley, we must talk, darling. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if this is too big either. Might be. This is where I start Stefanizing. It might not go through. I might be batting 1,000. Okay. That's not going to work. So, let me do this. Try to squeeze that in there. I'm just playing, you guys. I don't really know what I'm doing with this yet. I'm just seeing if it's something I want to do. I don't think that I like it. Yeah. Oh, wow. What? Are you serious? Oh, my God. Shelly. Oh, honey. That's not fair or right. How can they get away with that? That's just awful. I'm trying not to read it out loud, Shelley, just so I'm not airing it over the waves. I know you're telling us, and we'll keep it that way. We're not immigrants. Carl. Yeah, we will not air that. We'll not read that. Mm-mm. Yeah. If there's anything I can do to help you, Shelley, please let me know. You better let me know. And that seems so darned unfair. I don't see how they can get away with that either. Yeah, but they don't know the details. And that is true. I know. This is such a quiet craft. I'm used to just talking my head off, but I'm concentrating. Kind of nice just hearing the rain. I'm trying to just debate on what I'm doing with this. There we go. That's going to become the bail, I think. This is a test piece. You love the curly whirlies. Carl sent the photo. I can't look at that right now, Carl. Let me see. I got my other phone on, though. Let me go see. Is that for me, Carl? Or is it Gail? It's Carl. Yeah, if there's anything I can do, Shell, you better let me know. I mean, I don't know what y'all's rules are over there in the UK. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and enclose this because I don't know what else to do with it right now. Can y'all hear the rain falling? It's coming down. And that's the other thing about wire wrapping. You got to work around all the other wires in your way. Go. I need some music playing in the background, don't I? It's just too quiet. I'm used to being loud. There we go. I am just wrapping this around and around to try to get a grip on this bail. There we go. I think that'll work. These are in my way. I want to move them out of the way. There we go. This is high concentration, y'all. Lee! Hey, honey! I'm glad you sent the link. I wasn't even subbed to this channel, but I am now. Well, good. I'm glad you are. And it's, okay, that's cool, Gail. Sweet Lee. Hey, Lee. What in the world was you thinking this morning? You had me cracking up with that little video. I'm gonna out you right now. It was great. I loved it. It was so, I mean, well, not great. It was kind of creepy, but at the same time, I mean, the jokes, I mean, whew, me and David started cracking about that, and we just had jokes. We had jokes. David's the one that come up with the recipes. It was gross. It really was. Hey, I mean, you know, hey, as long as they're eating it, I guess. I mean, they ain't committing no sin. But yeah, I'm with you. It's pretty gross. Can I out you, Lee? I was interested. I was in, what? What are you talking about, Carl? You got me thrown off. I'm gonna do another little curly cue here. I like curly swirlies, I do. I like can I out you, Lee? When you just did. Yeah, but I didn't say what she said. Well, I'm gonna say it. So Lee sent us this video of somebody cooking armadillo. And hey, people eat stranger things, I mean, it's out there. But it was just like, oh, here it is and gone. She just disappeared. No hi, no hello, just hey, have some quesadillo here. I was cracking, Lee. I really was. That was a way to wake up this morning for me. I was cracking. Dave was like, "What are you laughing about?" I'm like, "Lee just said something." I'm like, "Is that Johnny cooking that up?" I mean, can I help? Can I help you? What's going on here? She did. She left us hanging, didn't she, Gail? It was so funny, though. I've kind of mangled this a little bit. And this is my first time doing this, so I mean, I wanted to try this design out. I actually have a book about this design, and I've weaved before, but not a loose weave like that around a gem, and I think it's gorgeous. I love it. So I wanted to try it here, and I think I probably should have brought this down quite a bit more, but it is what it is. There's a little too much gap for my liking, but this is my first time trying this design, so I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate this for now, just to hold it in there. Oops, I didn't mean to grab both of them. Did burn it. Just wanted one. There. There we go. There we go. That'll hold it for now. It's so pretty, though. I do like it. But now, what to do? I want to fill in these gaps. So, I think I'll have to curly cue it. I don't know. It was there. Looks kind of Celtic. Yeah. I don't know who it was. They were talking in a different language. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. They were grilling it up. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, we get some big dillas out here in Texas, don't we, Lee? My mom's got a huge one in her yard. That's just tearing up her yard right now. Pains in the dilla. They're a pain in the dilla. Well, I guess we could call them people up and tell them come get them some grub, because we got it. Out here in Texas. Well, I'm not in Texas right now, but out in Texas. There we go. Alright. So there's more gap here than I intended or wanted. So I'm going to have to fill that in with some squigglies. I appreciate you guys coming. Lee, Shelly was just in here. Shelly, are you still here, my love? Miss Shelly's having a hard time, Lee. We need to pray for their situation. Seriously. Not a good situation at all. My heart is sad. I'll probably be trying to contact her after the live or something. she's not in bed by then. There we go. That'll fill it in. That'll help to fill it in anyway. I love it. See, now this is different than Leanne Hahn's. I think that's how she says her name. Because Stephanie always got to change it. Stephanize it up. Just the way I roll. I'm just making a loop. Shelly. God, I miss you, Shelly. Oh. Did you say bed or dead? Oh, bless your heart. You crack me up. Even in a bad situation, she's trying to keep it light. Oh. I love you, Shelly. Y'all kill me. I'm loving this. I think this is working out pretty good. Hello, Shelly. I hope it's not too bad over there. I'm worried for you now. Yeah. It's pretty rough for her right now, Lee. I want to lift this one. I want to lift this one up here. There we go. There we go. How about that? I think it's just dozens, y'all. Well, I thought about going on the Roland Studio, but I wanted to... I mean, I have this channel, and it's for jewelry, and I never use it. Perdimus. Thank you. Yeah, Lee, she's okay health-wise. I'm going to roll it from the back side just because it'll be easier. Oops. Might help if I grab it. Sometimes it works just to do it with your fingers. You know what? I'm a goofball. Okay. See, this is... I should have done this one first. Oops. Okay, well, that's all right. I'm going to hold that one out there. This one needed to be foist. My bad. Okay, so the first one first. I was going backwards. And thank you for subbing, Lee. I appreciate you. Doing my pie talk. That's how he did it in the movie. He's got a sense of humiliation. There we go. It's too quiet. I had to turn my heater on. My feet are cold. I think that one was a little bit long. There we go. Just pop that down right there. I hope I'm not covering the stone too much, though. Do you think that's covering the stone too much? You know what? I think I'll throw it off. Okay, maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm stuck. No, I'm not covering the stone too much. Okay. Thank you, Shelley. I just don't know. Oh, that feels good on my feet. My feet were chilly willy. Does anybody even know who Popeye is these days anymore? You think kids today know who Popeye is? And Robin Williams was the best Popeye ever that they ever could ever make a movie. I don't think they could ever bring back what they had with Robin Williams as Popeye. And I can't remember her name, but it was the Duval lady that played the olive oil. Did y'all watch that movie? It's one of my favorites as a kid. I think it still is. It still is. Haven't changed much. I have to bring that one down a little bit. That one down. Bring that one over. And there we go. And then it's a squiggly one. I want to start that over. Where are Jerry and Mama B? I don't know. I sent them the link, Shelly. Gail says, I saw the Popeye set in Malta. You did? Lee says, we're teaching, well, Johnny is teaching Axel about the Little Rascals. Aww. The black and white TV show. Oh, yes. Those are the best. Those are the best. The black and whites. Those are the best. I'm going to redo this one. Just because I feel like I made a mess of it. So, let me straighten that wire out. Yeah, but the Little Rascals were cute. Funny. They were so funny. that off just a hair. Okay. Oh, I know, Gail. What she say? They kept the movie set and it's beautiful and well made. It doesn't look like that in the movie, but it is. It was well made. It was, and I'm telling you, the characters in Popeye the movie couldn't have been. I mean, they couldn't have picked better characters. I just wish they'd have had Alice the Goon in there. That would have been funny. They got Wimpy. They got everybody right. They had them pegged in there. Brutus, Popeye's Pappy. I don't know why I'm talking about Popeye, but I loved it. I don't know why I'm talking. I guess because I'm always thinking of the song. It was my favorite song. Everything is food, food, food. I'm always hungry. I'm always thinking about food. Everything is food. I've even got David singing it. He's like, I'm gonna get you for that. You know, put it in my head. Shall we? Well, it's definitely squiggly. Well, I don't know. Is it too many squiggles, y'all? Or does it work with it? Let me just tighten them up together or something. I feel like it steals from the stone a little bit. It's kind of cool though. Yeah, I think I like it. See, Stephanized. There it is, Shelly, Stephanized. And I'm going to tighten that in there by doing that right there. And that holds. Still singing, I like it, I love it. Alright, well, now all I gotta do is the bell. And I think I really came on here to do the chain for this. I'm going to make a chain for that one. But I was kind of practicing off camera, just didn't know if I was going to go live. And I said, well, I'm already this far. So I kind of cheated you out of seeing the base of that. But, I don't know, still. I'm looking this moment for, there we go. I think I'm going to use this right here to round off my bell. I think I'll do them together. Too many times. Thank you, Gail. Yes, I love this stone. It is so beautiful. And I got that stone from Nancy Light. From, yes, it's a rainstorm. It is. It's just coming down, isn't it? I got that stone from Nancy Light. Here's a green one. Oh my gosh, I love these stones. I need to ask her where she got these. I would love to get more of these. I did this one upside down. And here is a purple one and a green one. And I thought that was another one, but I think there's a gray one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I gotta look for it. Isn't that beautiful? And this light really doesn't give it any justice, but let me just zoom in. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? Gorgeous stones. Love those. Yeah, Nancy always adorned. She was going to open a store, and she had all this jewelry. And bless her heart, she sent me, Angela, Chronic Crafter, knew her and told her about it. And she sent me these. What is that? Lee says, I've made 5 or 6 videos today to be released in the next 2 weeks. Woo! Johnny is at the lake, and I stayed home all by myself for the weekend. I'm in heaven. I bet you are, and I can't wait for you to come out with him. I'll be watching them, Lee. And for anyone that ends up watching this video later, if you do, Lee is Victorian Dreams by Lee Bradshaw. And she has her Glue Gun Chronicle group, Facebook group. So check her out. She is amazeballs. Okay, now I need to back it off. Okay. Listen to that. Jerry's here. Hello, sister. Just popped in a few minutes. Love you. Oh, love you too. Thank you for popping in. Hey. Glad you're here. I was working on jewelry. Yes, that is my brother, Lee. He is my hillbilly lovely. I don't know if you saw that video, but he is my loving, loving brother. And I decided I had time to go live, and I thought I would, since I was working on my jewelry, I would work on my jewelry on my jewelry channel, which I never, ever, hardly ever, never get on. And I'm trying to change that a little bit. I want to tightly wrap that, so I'm just going to, I hate bulk wrapping that. I don't think I'm going to bulk wrap that. Alright, I got to come up with another plan, because I don't want to do that. I'm just going to cut this off, I think. I'm struggling here. You said amazeballs. I did, didn't I? I'm hungry. You know, I'm not. I shouldn't be hungry. I ate about an hour or two ago. What time is it? Maybe 3 hours ago now. But I'm already hungry again. I tell you, everything is food. I'm going to back that one off. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back that off, and I'm going to go backwards here. I nicknamed thing Shelly. What? Okay, y'all are losing me. Vanda Bordozy. What are you talking gibberish? Oh, if Jerry gonna bring you some dinner, Lee, me and him gonna go scrapping, cause he has to drive to Georgia to bring me some first. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just making my bell, you guys, and I'm just wrapping her up. Nice and snuggle-like. And then I think for the final finale, on as far as, oops, we've got to get these out of the way too. These little guys back here. Where'd that one go? Okay, it's right there. We got to get rid of these. Tighten that. Make sure that's on the level. There we go. You're on the way? Where are you going? Where are you going? Shelly, are you being good? Yay, I'm proud of you, girlfriend. I will pay you if you drive. Hey, Lee's good for it, Jerry. I'm just saying. But she'll probably want a steak. Yep. See, I knew it. Lee wants a steak. It's steak weekend, isn't it, Lee? I think it's steak every other night or something, isn't it, Lee? Lee be loving her steak now. I love my steak too, golly. I need to shut up. How come y'all I'm always hungry when I come on here? It's leftovers. Did you say steak? I did. Instead of just cutting those off, I'm rounding these down and making little curlies in the back, just for decorative, really. Thank you. See it? I think I'm gonna put a bead on here. A little bead. Maybe a, oh, I think I got this. Hang on. Right here. I'm going to put a 3mm, or is this a 4mm? This is a 4mm bead. I think I'm gonna put that right there. And I think I'll finish it up with a 3mm bead. Something like that. Something like that, I think. I know, right? Nikki! Hey, sis, how are you? Nikki is also an amazing artist as well. She does jewelry, she does wire wrapping, she does all kinds of stuff. If you guys, she does some cool stuff. Yeah, Jerry, Carl and Gail are in the UK, but the rest of us can gather, and Shelly is too. But we'll have to send them a ship to get them over here. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. Go ahead and finish this off. I need to cut some of this down. It's too much. You can drive there. I'm good. You're freezing, Nikki? Oh. It's raining out here. It's pouring out here. Let me rephrase that. I'm in Georgia. It is coming down. And since it's so quiet, y'all can hear it. Until I speak, and then it's not quiet anymore. I'm all loud. I might have to tie that down just because I don't want it to come up. But, I don't know. I guess it's okay. I'm going to finish the squiggles back here. Yes, that's what you're hearing, brother. That is exactly what you're hearing. I sent Mama the link, but I think her and Terry are by the fire watching their shows. I'm going to tuck that one a little bit because it's got a rough edge there. As long as I don't feel it, it's good. Go ahead and do this. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. That's a sound I'm usually hearing from my house. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're getting the big storm, aren't you, Nikki? Okay, Lee, hurry back. She went to get her steak. She went to get her armadillo. Her quesadillo. Her steakadillo. She's never gonna live that down now. I done got hooked. Jerry, I will be sending you a little video clip of what Lee sent us today. Oh my gosh, she killed me. I've been laughing about it all day. So if you weren't here a minute ago, Lee sent us a video clip of somebody literally cooking armadillos. They were in a different language, so we know it wasn't from around here. Unless they were hillbilly or something. I mean, really hilly-billy. But yeah, and she just kind of left it. She posted this video in our little group, and then she turned around and didn't say a word. Just, here, have some hot dilla, and it didn't even say nothing. Just posted a hot dilla video and left us there going, what? Let the jokes begin. Our loving Lee. Oh my gosh. Felt bad for the little critters, I did. There we go. Voila. I think I want to separate these though. Let me go ahead and separate these bales. I just want 2 and 2. I want them divided. Well, maybe. Let me just do it with my fingernail. Oh, that copper's hard. That's some tough copper. That's not the flimsy stuff. It's not, Sis always does jaw-dropping art, don't you, Gail? Aww. Thank you, Nikki. Bailed on us. I mean, a friend bailed. I'm still shocked at that. Not the Dilla. Oh, you're shocked that she just came and left it, Gail, and just kind of says, ba-bam, there it is, and didn't say a word. She didn't say a word. She just dropped that video on us and disappeared. We're like, what? It was so funny, though. So, you know, David and I David's like, well, like, he starts like, we could probably come up with some recipes, you know, like, Dilla Benedict or eggs and Dilla Benedict or something. I don't remember what eggs Benedilla, I think is what he said. And he said something else. He just cracked me up. And then I found a GIF that was a armadillo that had a quesadilla wrapped around it. Quesadillo. So that, you know, because Lee said, well, she'll be right back. We're like talking behind her back right now. And yes, Nikki does a great job too. She does. She's a fabulous artist. Y'all all are. Everybody. Yep, she did it like that today, Jerry. She sure did. Hadn't heard from Lee in a minute, and she comes and drops that on us. I was cracking. Alright, so there's the bell. It's a little bit wonky. Where'd it go? Where did my bell thing go? It's a little wonky, but I like it. Here we go. There's the back. There it is. Time to whip some behind, Gil. Just kidding. Well, it's true. You are. It's true. And Nikki just, you know, she's always been so supportive of all of us and everything. And then one day she pops out these pictures of her work, and I'm like, wait, what? Hold up, wait a minute. Nikki done put some pimping in it, and she done did a good job on her art. She did. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. But this is my favorite still. I don't know, that might be a close second, though. Yep. Stephanized. But I was really going to make a chain. That's what I was coming on here for. I was going to start making a chain for this. And I'll show you what I had in mind to start with anyway. Thank you. I'm going to back that off just a hair. Put these right in there. Yes, right. Different strokes for different folks, my hillbilly lovely. That's true. True, it's true. You're welcome. Sister from another mister. Yeah, better not sing. David's like, no, stop. Welcome back. You have been the Lee. You have been the talk of our chat. Because I outed you again about, you know, coming and dropping that video on us and just disappearing. It had me. It absolutely had me tickled all day. I've been tickled all day. Video bum. What's a video bum? Or video bomb? Maybe you mean bomb? Yeah, probably. Something like that. She did. She dropped the video bomb on us like that. This is, I think, similar to the Egyptian link. I think is what they call this weave right here. And I'm doing, or trying to attempt to do. It's a figure 8, actually. It's the figure 8. The figure 8. Shelly's quiet. Shell, come out of your shell. So this is a little figure 8 piece. And I want it to, on the long, this one's kind of a difficult thing, actually. It looks real easy when it's done, but I keep finding it difficult to do. So I'm trying to get better at this figure 8 link. It's a link. And I'm putting some seed beads on it. Just because. I'm only going to do 3. And I put it on the long side of this. I made it look easy. Aw. Well, it can be. It's just time consuming. But this one right here throws me off a little bit. Only because there's a certain way you have to hold this once you start wrapping it. So the trick from this is if you're going to put a bead, either a single 6/0 bead or for instance, these little 11-0, I put 3 of them on. You want to bring them in from the long side. And then this is the part that gets confusing even to me. But you grab, let's see, this is the long side, and this is what's called the open end. I think it's the open end, yes. And let me see which way I need to hold this puppy. The trick is to not get in your own way. That's what I find problems. I get in my own way. And is it this way that you hold it? I think it's this way that you hold it. See, I have to think about it. You want to lift that up, kind of. Yes, here we go. You want to make sure you kind of have that at an up angle like that, because you're going to hold this like that. I think that's the trick there. Can you see that? Okay, because then you're going to take this long wire and you're going to wrap it around, and you want to make sure you're getting this little piece included right there. So you want to wrap it around the front. I'm going to lose my grip here and hold it. Yep, I've lost my grip. Alright, hang on a second. This is why I say this one's a little more difficult, especially if I'm trying to show you. I got real good at these at one point, but I haven't touched them in a while. So I hope you have a floating truck, sis. I know, right? It's coming down. It is, it is. And then I'm just going to wrap this puppy right over and close this off. There we go. And I'm going to, I think that's about all I'm going to do on that. And then when I bring it over the last time, I'm going to chop it right there in the center. That's not what I want. I'm going to chop this one about halfway. There we go. Yeah, we do love you, Lee. Video bomb and all. Dilla bomb and all. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. She dropped a Dilla bomb. And then we're going to take this little piece right here that I cut off in the halfway point. If I can grab it. This wire is not it's not a soft wire, so it doesn't make it real easy to work with. And then I'm just going to tuck that in side of itself up underneath there if I can. That's what I'm trying to do, so that you don't have any sharp edges or any way for it to come out and grab a hold of anything. Snag. We don't want it to snag. Oh, I'm out of frame, aren't I? I'm marring it a little bit. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to tuck it. Well, that burn it. I tucked it and then I untucked it. There we go. Tuck. And you want to tuck it so that it's smooth and it doesn't snag. It won't snag. Aw, thank you, Lee. And that's the beginning of one chain link. You just cut that little piece off, but I'm going to hold it. I'm going to use it for holding it for now. But isn't that cool? It's a cool looking piece. I love it. And when you do the second one, we'll back it off. When you do the second one, yes, we are going, girlfriend. David is ready and on board for me to go to the February one too, but I don't know anything about it, and if you're not going to that one, I will save my money for the big one. I don't want to be tempted at the little one and then not have enough for the big one. But if you go to the little one, let me know, because I'll go with you. Let's see. So the way we start out, again, I'm going to go ahead and do one more on this, because this is part of the link that I'll be using, like I said, on starts it on my chain. It won't be only this. I've got ideas. And then you flip it on that other side. I don't know if I'm staying in frame. It's in Irving outside of Dallas Airport. And it's small. I do it in 2 hours or faster. A third of the dealers. Okay. But, you know, the smaller might be cool too, because you get a chance to really look at, you know, stuff without being over inundated. Because that last one was so big. I didn't get through it at all. I mean, not at all. I didn't get to really enjoy it the way I wanted to. I wanted to see everything. So there's another one, and this time I'm still going to throw some beads on here. Go from the long end. And these are 11 OC beads. And you let that slide right onto the hoop. I don't have any purple seed beads because these are the ones Nancy gave me, because all of mine were taken. So I'm working with what she gave me. And luckily these are pink ones that will go with this. Lee, you have way too much crafting supplies. You should save your money. Laugh out loud. Maybe buy me a plane ticket instead. Yes, Gail, I wish I could go too. It would be awesome. Where are you? Oh, yeah, you said you're in Ohio, aren't you, Nikki? Yeah, the first year I went, I didn't see it all either. Each year it gets easier and funner. Oh, I bet, because you know where to go. You know what to look for. Heck yeah, you're seasoned, woman. I know. And now that we have... Yes, Michelle Bell's in here, Nikki. You want to connect it from the top, the little part here, and bring it down, just like you did the beads, except onto this side. That way you can connect them, like so. Uh-oh. Am I lying to you? I ain't lying to you. Why is it looking like that? Okay. Okay, something wrong here. Because I don't want this bead and that bead butted up together. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. Alright, let me cheat. Well, something went wrong. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I need to attach this to this side. Okay, that's where I went wrong. See? I'll be knowing. That's why you got to figure it out. Sometimes you be forgetting. Okay, so that's what you do. You don't want the closed end to the closed end. But you still want to put this, the beaded into the little short side, if that makes any sense. Right? Yeah, Shelly's already claimed my land, Lee. She keeps telling me she's going to put a tent out. I said, no, we'll have to do something in the woods or put you a little house in the woods or something. But, you know, you're not going to be in a tent. And we are back to wrapping again. I will zoom back in. Maybe not so much. Yeah, Shelly's always telling me, get my tent ready. Get my tent ready. I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay, so I'll turn it this way. I'm not lying to you. I struggle with this figure 8 piece because I gotta know just where to hold this so that I wrap it properly. And I think part of the trick is to make sure that's kind of upwards. And then you don't want your beads coming out either, so make sure you capture your beads. And then get your needle nose pliers, hold that there, and get a good grip on it like that. And then it allows you to start wire wrapping a nice tight wrap from the top to the middle. Like that. And you want to be sure that you're not wrapping the back side over itself. I've done that before too. And it makes a very beautiful wrap. But this one takes patience. I'm telling you it does, because there's times where I'm just frustrated by it. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this. Why did I do this? But I love the wrap. So I do it because I love that particular wrap. This figure 8 wrap is gorgeous and I love it. And it makes for a beautiful chain. Now you could probably do something fun like doing a little curly Q on these, but it might be more apt to snag. So I think I'm just going to cut mine off. I hate wasting wire though. Let me just see what it looks like. I might need to chop it down a little. Does that make sense, you guys? And do you hear the rain? I use my bent nose pliers and do a little doohickey right there. Why not? It's kind of cute. I love that. Isn't that cute though? Love it. Shelly will all be illegals. Y'all talking about coming here illegally now. Immigration. Oh my gosh. How funny. Well, you're technically our cousins. Our cousins. Alright, I need to chop this in half. Half, Eddie, half. And then we just need to tuck. Aw, you leaving? Talk to you later, sis. I'm heading back to the shop to finish the front end of the car. Okay. Love you. He says bye, everybody, and he'll catch us later. I'm so grateful you popped in, brother. I love when you come in and join us. It's a lot of fun. Love you so much. That's my hillbilly lovely. I love him. I love him very much. Alright. Yep, he's got a shop, and he's got a lift in his shop where he's been taking in some odd jobs, and he just had a restaurant owner that I guess his employees need work on their cars or something. So I don't know if he's sending them over there to get it fixed, because Jerry does that kind of stuff. But I don't know if he's paying for theirs or not. But, you know, I'm like, hey, boss, you can adopt me. You want to fix my car? Fix my ride. I'm going to try to make this a little thinner on the loop, on the inner loop. That one was kind of a big one. I want a more fine loop. I'm kind of liking the little doohickey there, but I want a finer loop. So that's what it'll be. And just wrap it around itself here. And bada bing. A loop doohickey, a doohickey loop. Alright. That's, oops, there we go. There we go. That's the beginning of my chain that will be attached for this. If we need a blue Brit passport. What did I miss? Well, at the MO, at the moment, I guess is what you mean. Our passports are EU friendly. Not sure if we'll be illegal stuff. Cool. If we need a blue Brit passport. Aw, thank you, bro. Let you laugh out loud, sis. I know that's right, right? Thank you. Shelly says, you and Jerry should have a brain session about the furniture made from cars. A brain session for furniture made from cars. Okay, you got me on that one, Shell. You got me on that one. Hee hee. I like the little doohickeys there. I think I'll keep them. Yep. But you can see how long it'll take to make a chain, too. Of course, I am trying to show y'all. And I'm trying to keep them pertimus. Because that wrap can get real wonky. Let me give you an example. Last night, I was practicing because it's been a minute. And there you go. It was too short. I made it too short. These need to be about 5 or 6 inches long when you start them. I'll send you some pictures. Okay. And then, yeah, my wrap was all wonky. But I did manage to figure it out. No, I didn't. Did I? Nope. See? Because, see, look. I didn't even capture that. See how it's coming undone? I didn't capture it properly. So I did not have that security of that loop not coming undone. Now the figure 8 will be pretty much unbreakable. Sorry about my phone. But it's, if you don't capture, that's why it's important to capture that. Because if you don't, it will come undid. And you don't want that. So, yep, they can be meticulous. So, I'm going to work on that chain off camera. But I wanted to try this, and we got that accomplished. I wanted to show y'all the figure 8 and doing it right. There was another idea I had that was going to go with this chain. Most people know the herringbone. I don't know that I'll do the herringbone. But I want to use some of these. These are black agates, is what they were labeled as. when Nancy give them to me. So I'm going to get a couple of these out. I probably should just unknot that instead of cutting it. Yep, I'm going to unknot that. Everything that I'm using, minus these little beads here, these are metal beads, but the rest of these beads that I've been touching or that you've seen are semi-precious stones that I received from Always Adorned Nancy, Nancy Light, and Always Adorned. I like to give her the shout out because she's the reason I'm able to even work on the jewelry, because mine was all taken. And she gave me some awesome stuff. I'm ecstatic. I'm really happy that I'm finally getting to use them. Lee says, yeah, Shelley, like the bed of a Ford, a bed to sleep in or a bench. Okay, I got you now. Okay. Yeah, that'd be me and Jerry, right? I mean, be him and David, maybe. I got enough to do. I got enough to do. I'm gonna have to watch from the beginning. I have trouble with the crossbar. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you mean on the figure 8, sis? Or you mean for this? I didn't show this, but I can if you want me to. But what I was showing was the figure 8 of the chain. Was you talking about the chain? I was actually recording a video of it, but it just wasn't going well last night, so I deleted it. I don't know what to do. Let's see. I had another couple of ideas in my head about part of this chain. Because what I'm doing is making that. Nikki, which one? Are you talking about this? She said that. Figure 8 or the pendant? The figure 8. Okay, well, I'll show it to you again if you want me to. It's not a big deal. You basically want a wire that's about 5 to 6 inches long. Okay. And then you want to go about 1 inch from the top. And you want to put it at the base of your needle nose pliers, your round nose pliers. And you basically want to bend it around. To where it crisscrosses like that. Okay. Then you pull it up off of there, and then you grab the wire between its teeth in the center like that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let me just finish this out because I'm going to need it anyway. Okay, and that gets the figure 8 going. Okay. Oops, I messed that up anyway. You basically want them to be up and down when it comes to this. Okay, so that's the beginning of that. So if anybody else needed it, There you go. That's that one. What Miss Nikki, my sis, is talking about is this part of the pendant, which I did not show. I did cheat you guys. So let's see, there's 4 pieces here. I started out with 5, and I'm going to get one more piece. So 1 second, I'll cut another piece. When I say this is raw wire, I'm telling you this is like my dad stripped copper, and it was his thing. All my life, he stripped copper, and it was just something Daddy always did to pass time in front of the TV. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was about. I think this, since I already have, did I get long enough pieces here? Okay, I think I cut for 2 different things. This one I'd say is about 8 inches long. 7 inches long. You could probably go 8 to 10 inches just to be safe. I'm just going to roll with what I got, because that's what I got. Okay, so I've got 5 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And I'm just going to put them together. And I'm going to try to even them out a little bit. I straightened my wire before I started too, so with my, pliers. I don't know why I can't think of it. All of a sudden my brain went blank. So you got 5 wires. And I need another piece. I just need a scrap piece, so there we go. And what I'm gonna do, are you watching, Nikki? Because this is for you, girlfriend. Well, it's for all of you that missed it. I didn't do this, so it's for everybody. You basically take it and bend it at the tip of your needle nose pliers, just like you would anything else. And you want to make that bend like that. I'm going to squeeze it just a little taut, just so that it's thinner. Like that. I'm going to, can be difficult too. I'm going to take this and put it on the pieces so that it captures them, if you would. And then I'm going to hold this down the best that I can, because I'm not real great at this. And I'm going to wrap it over like that. And then squeeze it down. And then we'll wrap it again. And squeeze that down. And keep them taut. Flat. One more time. You don't want to see ice ring go. Poke your eye out. Like that. And I'm going to go ahead and fold this little piece over. And bring it down. And then I'm going to turn it one more time. To fold over. And smush it. Now you can do it as many times as you want, sis. I'm thinking I might go 5. That was, I would say that would be wrap number 4. 3 on this side, 4 on that side. So I'm going to go ahead and use this smaller side just so I don't waste so much. Like that. And squeeze. I'm going to lift that just a hair so I can, oops, I'm out of frame, Anyway, there you go, just a hair. And I'm going to snip it about the center point, or just above, just doesn't matter. Just want that little lip off. I know, I'm sorry, I got it. I got it. I forget, I get busy and I forget what I'm doing. Pay attention to the camera. Pay attention to the camera. That's my Schwarzenegger impression. Get to the chopper. And I've squeezed these down already, but I want to kind of even these out too, so before you totally get it smushed, make sure you got your wires a little bit more the way you want it evened out, unless you got a short one. There we go. Anyway, so there's 4 on this side, and I'm going to go ahead and fold this over like that and cut it off. Hold up. Snip it in the middle or so. And then smush it. So now you have this. When you snip these, you've got the edges here. You want to make sure that's your inside where your stone's going to go, like that. You don't want that on the outside. You want that on the inside. So now I'm going to smush it a little harder with my nylon pliers. That's what I was trying to remember. I've remembered. And then I'm going to go ahead and straighten these little wires out again too a little bit, just to keep them lined up. Like that. So I got to make sure I remember I have a short one in here. I got to remember that. Oh, which I shouldn't have done, but I did it anyway. So I think what I'll do is a different stone. Since this isn't a very big one, I want to keep it roughly about the same size. I want to use this cool looking stone. These are sesame jaspers, or let's see if I would do a black one, but these are bigger and my wires won't accommodate it. So I'm going to stick with the sesame jasper. Sesame jasper. So there we go. That's the inside. We got to make sure we keep that in mind. Uh-oh, Nikki. You may have to rewatch this. Alright, I'm going to back it off just a little bit. And this again is a drilled hole, but I'm not using the holes. So I'm going to go ahead and start rounding. I only want to round three of them for now. One. Oh, that's the short one too. Okay. Well, that might be okay. I mean, I might be in good hands here. The short one here, I think will be okay. I hope we're okay with that short one. I wonder if I can even that out just a little bit. Let me try to pull that just a little bit because it looks longer on this other end. Just a little more even. Okay. I think I got it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is take this first one in line. Now that I've marred it up a little bit, let me fix that. Oh, I almost pulled it out. No! Be careful not to do that, because it will happen. It can happen, but we're not going to let it happen. So, okay. We're basically going to bring this one in front and this one in back, or whichever one you want to bring to the front, bring the other one to the back. And you'll make a loop-de-loo like so. And I want mine rounded, so I'm going to go ahead and bend that over a little bit. There we go. Nice little loop. Mama! Mama B is in the house. Or I saw somebody say it. Where's Mama? Oh, there she is. Mama! That is my Madre. My creme de la creme right there. Mama B. And Shelly named her Mama Bee because she raises bees. She does bees. And Mama is busy like a busy little bee all the time. Thank you for popping in, Mama, for buzzing on in. We're having a jewelry class. Or I'm trying to. My best, anyway. Aww. I'm glad you're here. Look what we did earlier, Mama. I know it's probably not simple, but it's delicate. And okay, Lee. Lee's going to go eat for the first time today and then head to bed. I got up at 2 a.m. and I'm done. Love you guys and was so happy to hang with my sweet friends. Oh, we're so happy that you came in too, Lee. Thank you so much, honey. I'm so glad you got to pop in for a while. It was fun. And, yeah, are you having steakadilla? You be safe, Lee. Love you. Mom, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I was just showing everybody how to do this part of this unit here. It is a patience thing for sure. So, sis, this is where you take, hey, Misty's in the house. Hey, sweetheart, good to see you. I hope you guys are doing well. Haven't seen you in a minute. I miss your face. So, Lee just left. Good night, lady. If you're still there, Lee, Mama said good night, lady. Lee's the one I'm going to the convention with again this year, Mama. And I'm, it's kind of a weave job. So you want to take the next one and go behind the one that's right here and bring it over to the left like that. Yep, you missed her. She was here for quite some time with us. You did. And then you want to come to directly the opposite side and you want to bring it behind. Anything that's on top, you want to bring it on in the front. And it's going to go between these. Well, actually, it's not true, because let me look at this second. It does take a minute to look, because you're weaving it. You're weaving it. Yeah. So we went crisscross here. We want to go and weave in there. So I'm going to take, this is the one from this side. So I want to go in front of this one. Yeah, I want to go in front of that one and bring it like that. Does that make sense? I probably should have blown this up. Then you're going to take the next one in line. It's right here. And you want to look at what are you looking at here? On this side, you want to bring, this one's coming from the back. So you want that in front of this one and behind that one, so that you're weaving it. It's just like anything when you do a weave. You're just going to weave it, is all you're going to do. And since this one we've got to the back, we're going to bring it to the front. We're going to bring it behind this one and in front of that one. And we're basically just doing a little crisscross, just like a little basket weave. Okay, and then you don't want to mess with these two. So, and double check it, make sure everything is woven. So let's see, this is weaved in. Now see, I missed this one. This one needs to come this way. That's why I'm saying you got to make sure they're all crisscrossed in a weaved fashion. Like so. And I feel like I've got something messed up here, so I'm going to look at this. Bear with me. I do have here, and this can get you, so you got to watch out. You got to make sure you're basket weaving here. This one right here needs to come in front of this one right there. I think that's what it looked like from this side. It takes a minute. I'm no professional. But now this one, okay, so it looks like I undid it now. Dead burn me. See, it just takes a minute. It's a basket weave. This one's in front. This one needs to go behind this one. And that way, that way. Might have to redo it sometimes. That's what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I stopped paying attention to the chat. Can someone pass the glass of patience my way? Crap, dude is throwing things. I will be in and out. Maybe not talking. Aw, okay. Well, thank you, Misty, for popping in, honey. Okay, I'm all mixed up. Yeah, you just kind of do the basket weave. It is kind of hard to go with. And since I'm not like the best trainer here, but I think I got it. You want to make sure you just crisscross every time you go this way, you go that way, and then flip them inside and out. You just want to do a basket weave. Just make sure one's over the other one. That's all you really need to do. And then I'm going to do these where they're kind of in a more teardrop, I guess, like that. Yeah, Okay, because this is our front. Always remember, even though we work the other way, this is your front. You don't want that where you cut the pieces off in the outside. You want that on the inside. So that's how we do that. It's just a crisscross weave effect, basket weave. Best way I can explain it. And then at this point, you're going to bend your other two pieces upward and start shaping it for your bead. And what I'm doing is I'm actually going to shape it with my finger just a little bit. I'm popping this center kind of in an outward motion so that it kind of cradles a little bit more. Because you're going to set that bead in there like that. And then you're going to want to bend these two upwards around the shape of your bead. And it doesn't matter per se if you get it 100% at this point, because we're not going to be popping that in right now. We're just trying to get the basic shape. So here's the second one. You just got to work with it. Thank you. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Mama, are you still here? Mama. Mama said. And then the other thing you should do is harden these a little bit in that shape. You know, just kind of mush them together just to give them their placement. You want to keep their placement. And then just kind of tuck those around this way. Tuck those around just a bit. Just shaping it a little bit. You can see it cradled, or you're making it a little pocket, if you will. A bead pocket. There you go. Ooh, my feet are cold. Let me get my heat going. Oh, okay. Oh, and I'm really loving this. I might have to do a bunch of these. Okay. But like I said, this is, what did I say this stone was? The something jasper. Sesame jasper bead. And I want the prettiest part to really stand out. And let me close in on that bead just so you can get a real good look. Isn't that pretty? Hey, Mama Bee. Shelly's saying, hello, Mama Bee. Oh, look at you, Mama. Mama says she's watching. She might use this technique with some grass. Mama's all natural. Welcome back, Shelly. I didn't know you were gone, sweetheart, but I'm glad you're here. Yes, she's still here. You just made Shelly's day now, Mama. Isn't that a beautiful bead, though? I love that bead. Misty says that she's here. She's in and out. Dude started throwing things, but she would be in and out. Shelly. Face. Shelly's calling for you if you can hear me. So now, what we want to do, I'll let you look at this one as an example. What you want to do now is kind of get these shaped with these. So we're going to bend these up just a hair. If you can see that, I'm going to bend them up. I'm grabbing all three and doing just a slight bend. And we're doing that so that we can tie these together. Looking pretty good. Thank you, Mama. And we want to do the same thing to this side. Grab these three, squeeze them together, and then shape them upward. I know my light's on the wrong side. I apologize. I'm trying to see. Bridget would like that one. Sis says, I'm in love with the purple and pink agate too. I know, I love that one. But that one's mine. Nobody gets this one. This one's mine. And I don't have any more. I only got one. I really need to get with Nancy and find out if she knows where I can get these. I love them. They're called banded agates, by the way. She had them in a bag of banded onyx, but I was looking them up and I found one in a circular fashion because I was looking for some, and this was actually in a round shape. It looked pretty much identical to this one, this green one, and it was a green banded agate. So I'm going with agate on these. You think that Bridget would like this one, Mom? The sesame jasper. It's not turquoise, but it's definitely a neutral stone. Keep my eye out on my travels. Okay, Mom. Good. I know I go through these awesome towns sometimes, and it'll say a store where there's, fresh stones, like, stone stores, and I can't stop. There's nowhere for my truck to stop. I'm either out of time, don't have time, or saw it on the flyby, and I never get to stop at them, and I'm always like, oh, I want to go, I want some. But stone stores aren't cheap when you find the stones like this. Okay, so anyway, this is where we're at. And now I need to get my spare piece of wire. I really prefer working with a longer piece, so I'm going to get a longer piece. And it's starting to rain again. Here comes the rain again. And I'm having to unravel this wire from off this strip here Dad give me. So bear with me. I'm going to straighten it out before I cut it because it's easier to hold on to. So I'm using my nylon pliers to do just that. This straightens it out and it gets the kinks out, and it also, not that I need this wire hardened per se, but it does harden the wire. But it's good to straighten it out. And then I'm going to chop this off here. And now I can work off of this piece. I don't really want such a long piece, but I'm going to cut that about there. There we go. Just so I can work with it. And I don't need this stone at the moment. What I need to do is band these wires together here. Like so. I think this is where we came in on when I started the live. I had already done this, outside of the video. Oh, and you also make it easy on yourself if you'll just bend your wire here. And make you a little grab cane, if you would. I always think of, pulled somebody off the stage. pull you off the stage. Grab your cane. Now I gotta kind of remember where this was. Okay, let's say right about there's good. And just gonna bend this in a downward position and then smush it. Flip it over. I'm gonna smush that one too. Well, we'll want to tighten it there. And then bring this one over it. Smush. Smush. And then I'm going to wrap this, pull this one around this way. There we go. I try to remember to flip it, squish it, and smush it because it helps hold the wires better as you're wrapping this. It's a little time consuming, but worth it. And at this point, you want to keep that. Make sure your bead's going to stay where you wanted it. I'm trying to remember to, this is the cup. Try to remember that's the cup, and it's cupping the bead in. And how far you want this down on that. I'm going to push this one down just a little more because this one was up quite a bit and we covered it with the loop-de-loos, which is cool. But I'm going to see what it does to be down just a smidge more. There we go. And last time, I believe I did a loop-de-loo here with this edge instead of cutting it off. I just did a little swirly. And I like that because it'll keep from having to worry. I mean, I could tuck it back here, but I want to go ahead and put my swirly in. I'm trying to make a real tight swirly with the tip of my round nose plier. And there you go. And make sure that that edge is tucked in. So it's just a small little loop, which is cool because we can use that to dangle something if we wanted to. Let's see. Well, when I do some wire wrap, Gail says, when I do some wire wrap, you might have to help me one-to-one. Okay, that's not a problem, Gail. You know I'll help you. And we can maybe do some in person, Gail. I just have to get over there, right? That would be awesome. It would. It would. It would. So I'm going to hold that one off right now. I think I'll go ahead and trim it and do another little loopy here. And that will be for our next wire wrap piece. Move these. I'm going to loop-de-loo this one this way. Yes. Yes, you can, Gail. You can use this with normal craft wire. This, you sure can. I know I'm using my dad's copper and it's pure copper, but you can absolutely get artistic wire or para-wire or anything else. That makes it kind of cool right there. That you want. And then I'm going to use my nylon pliers and smush that down. There we go. Yep, that's going to be purty, purty, purty. I think I want my little speckles to show. That is a pretty stone. Okay, and then the next side. Same thing. It just takes a little patience and time, which today I got lucky and, well, lucky and not so lucky. I had to wait for a load today. So I kind of got stuck in Georgia. And I was stuck at a rest area this morning or last night, but and this morning, but I moved to a truck stop, so it kind of ruined a reset that I could have had on my truck. And that's trucker talk, so anyway, here we go. I'm gonna line these up and get them together. Oops, I had a little cross there. No. We are trying to get that set up like we did this other side. Just takes a minute. It's not a fast task. Unless you're really good, then you can probably whip right through it. Me, this is only my second one. So I just wanted to try it. And then one more time, do this little guy, bend it, squish it, make your cane. Make your cane. That's what it reminds me of, is a cane. Exit stage left. It's probably what people will say about this video. Exit stage left. And then I'm going to smush it. Oops. There we go. I'm holding down this little part right here so I can apply pressure for when I do the tight wrap with this long one. That way I at least get it started. Flip it over. Squish it down. And then I'm going to make this one come around one more time to the back side. Am I in frame? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not as loud of a mouth takes concentration to do this. So if you were looking for the party, you got the quiet one. There we go. Squish and smush. Flip. Wrap. Squish and smush. Let's see. I want to keep them uniform, so, well, somewhat uniform. I'm noticing that again, my wires are ending up on the wrong sides from each other. But that's 3 wraps. This is 3 wraps. And I need to smush it and squish it. There we go. Okay. Now we can do the little swirly swirl. Patience when you live with Carl. It's okay. Put Carl under the stairs cupboard. Right? Get her did. That's right. Get her did, Mom. We always tell Mom, get her did. Mom's always saying, I got her did. I got her did. Okay. Alright, let's do the little loop-de-loo. And I didn't get quite the edge of that like I needed to, because I'm trying to do a small loop. Well, it'll at least somewhat be uniform with the other side on the sides of the loop. I'm just setting it over there on top of it. Well, on the bottom of it, technically. That will be on my t-shirt. Right, Mama? I know. We talked about that t-shirt, Mama. Get her did. There we go. And then I'm going to trim this little piece off right there. And one more. I'll trim that just a little bit more. It's a little long, I can tell. I'm trying to keep it uniform to this one. So, grab the tip. And loop it up. Take my needle nose pliers, squish it down, kind of lift it up, and then move it in front of there, like that, and squish it down so that it is top and bottom like the other one. It would be awesome. They like your t-shirt, Mama. And we're going to shape this up just a little bit again, just to keep that pocket going. And last time we pulled out the ends. So here's how it goes. You look for the last I don't know if y'all can see that good, but you go for the last one on the edge. You want to follow that and pull it out. Pull the next one. And then we got Shorty here. So you kind of want to separate your wires. I had no idea I was going to come on and do this, per se. And there you go. And at this point, I'm going to make sure that this bends back and creates my pocket. So I'm making sure that that keeps its shape like that so that it has my pocket. Stick my bead right in there. And then you can wait to tie this in, but I'm going to go ahead and bring this around on that side. I'm taking the very edge of this loop wire. Like that. What's that, Mama? It's a short story to be here, right, Steph? Yeah, right. Oh, you got jokes, Mama B. Mama B's got jokes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stephanie don't do nothing fast. Except talk. And maybe eat. I might eat fast. But even though you probably shouldn't go ahead and do what I just did, because you want that, you're trying this with yarn. Oh, wow. Are you really while we're doing this, Ma? You're the bomb. Mama's like, we named her, she and I think she came up with the name, really. She's like, I only craft when I'm in the mood. So we call her the mood crafter. And when she gets in the mood, she'll do something and it'll be freaking amazing. It really will. And then later it'll go, Mom, how did you do that? I don't know. I just did it. I don't remember. Like, Mom, come on, you're killing me. Well, I don't remember. I just did it because I was in the mood. The mood hit me and I did it. I wanted to do it. I did it. So Mood Crafter strikes again. Mama is crocheting what I'm doing here. I can't wait to see it, Mom. You should post it in the group, and if you don't, I will. Okay. So, yeah, I probably shouldn't have tightened them yet, but that's okay. Note to self, next time don't tighten. I just wanted to hold it. But now we're going to start the weave. So here comes the weave. Make a mold of it. Oh, mood. Mood crafter sounds like me. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here so that maybe I won't mess y'all up and you can follow along. Okay, so I'm gonna take one side, and it's the first one, and I'm going to turn it this way. And then I'm gonna take this first side here and turn it that way. And I'm going to kind of pull them together a little bit like that. Just trying to ease the gap a little bit. And then I'm going to hold it there. And I'm going to take this one, the front one right here. This is the front, right? Yeah, okay. And I'm going to grab it right where they cross, and I'm going to bend this upwards like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing and bend it upward on the other one, like that. So now I have the beginnings of the bale. Like that. And last time I did 4 wires, so I'm going to stick to that, I think. So I'm going to bend this one back a little bit. I think I'm going to do that one just a little bit longer. I'm going to do this one just a little bit different, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and where this one is, I'm going to bend it up right there. Like that. I could butt them up, but I don't think I'm going to at this point. We'll just see how this goes. And then I'm going to bend this one over. Come up to where it comes to that point and turn it through. And that way these 2 bales kind of make this little, yeah, I kind of like that. See, I'm Stefanizing. I'm redesigning this thing from the last one, because that's how it goes. You play around and you figure out what you want to do. I might have bent it a little too much there. Darn it. Anyway, that's going to be the beginning of the bale. I'm going to move these out of the way. I'm going to move these out of the way so I can work on my bale. Figure out if this is what I want. They're not totally symmetrical, even though I was trying to. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Mama. Okay, that sounds great, Ma. Yes, please do. She's amazing, actually. She really is. She doesn't do it enough or give herself enough credit, I'll assure you. She's always like, look at what I did. Yeah, Ma. She's like, what? I'm like, I love it. How do you come up with these things? I don't know. I just do. I get bored. I was in the mood. I was in the mood. That's her story, and she's sticking to it. Okay. I'm going to... You know what? I kind of want to do something different here. Do y'all want different? I want different. I'm going to attempt different from this one. I think. I'm going to take some of this. Yeah. I've got some... Find it. Well, is this... Okay. This feels like the same gauge copper, actually, as my dad's. Nope, it's smaller. I'm going to take this, that means this has got to be a 20 gauge. I think this is a 20 gauge. I'm going to take this 24 gauge I have right here. Yep. And I think I'm going to do some weaving. Okay. It's a little thick too. This stuff's kind of hard too. I'll just start with that. Sorry about the silence. I kill you. I have got to make sure that stuff doesn't spring back at me. I can't believe I've already been on here 2.5 hours, you guys. Wow. David's like, okay, honey, really? It's probably what he's saying. It's already been 2.5 hours. Yeah, Mama, that's my short story. Okay, I'm going to attempt something different on this particular bale. And I think, coiling takes so much time. Let's see. I'm just gonna put this over here so I can hold on to it. And this is kind of thick too. This copper right here is kind of hard too. And I'm gonna wrap both coils, or both a couple of times. I'm gonna wrap them together. Squish it down a little bit. Wrap it again. Just caught that last comment. You carry on weaving and get David to ring me. Shelly, you trying to steal my man? She's always trying to steal my David. You cougar. I don't know where I'm going with this, you guys. I really don't. I was thinking about maybe I'll just do the little figure 8 weave on here. I think that's what I'll do. A little figure 8. What I did is just coiled it around both wires down here at the bottom. But now I'm going to, can you see that? Now I'm going to do a little figure 8. Well, no. Do I want to do figure 8? Nope. Oh, what do I want to do? Maybe I'll just do a 2. You know what? Let me do something different. Let's see. 1. I'm going to wrap it around the bottom, the inside one. Once. If I can manage this. Twice. That's 2 rotations. This copper is hard to rotate, you guys. It's a pretty tough copper too. So I'm gonna squeeze those 2 right there together if I can. Well, dead burning. And then, yeah. So 1, 2 rotations. No, I wouldn't even thinking of trying to do that, but you could send me some audio tapes of his voice. That will keep me happy. Oh, you know what he's going to say to that, Shelly? No. No. I wrapped it twice on the bottom here, and then I'm going around both of these twice. Let's go 3 times. I think 3 times would be prettier. So 3 times around both of them. So we're going to do a 2, 3, 2, 3 wrap on these. Wrap in the bottom. This wire is almost too thick for this. I can't squeeze it between those two very well. Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, am I staying in frame? No.
You're out of frame.
Okay.
You're out of frame.
Okay, babe. Oh, I have him on mute. Y'all heard that. Okay, honey. Thank you. Oh. There you go. He's back on mute, guys. He let me. He was watching. Hey, baby. So we're going to go back under 3 reps here. Shelly got all excited. I'm wrapping 3 around both of them. This wire might have been a little too thick, is what I'm seeing. So you probably want to go with a 22 or a 22 or a 28 gauge. And I thought I had some, but I didn't see it, so I don't know where it is. Who knows? Wasn't with my wires like it should have been. I'm not real happy with this because this wire seems a little too thick for this wrap. So I'm actually thinking of undoing it because it's making it look sloppy. I don't like it. Y'all knew he was watching. Mama said I should have known the bear was in the woods watching. Oh, that's funny. I'm taking this off, you guys. I don't like it. It's too thick. It's too thick for this weave. I don't like it. Let's see if I can, oops, undo that. I'm undoing this. I don't like it. The bear's in the woods watching. That's funny, Mama. It's so true. That's because he's probably like, you've been on 2 hours. Oh, going on 3. Well, this thing takes time. It really does. I mean, it, especially when you're trying to keep it in frame. Even though y'all know I'm undoing this. It's, see how thick that is compared to that? I don't like it. It's not working. So we want a smooth look. We don't want to, it was just too messy. I didn't like it. Messing up my purdy. My purdy. Okay, let me straighten that out because it's starting to get gnarly in here. There we go. There we go. Get rid of that. I don't like it. Boom. Done. Gone. Nope. Didn't like it. I guess we're just going to stick with the simple bell because that one was messing everything up. But you don't know until you experiment. And I do like to experiment. But I still want to keep. Oh, here I go again. I still want to keep this somewhat uniform there. And we're just going to put these together. And we're just going to do a simple wrap. We got bears in the woods. I will use that thinner wire. I'll cut this off. Make the cane, make the cane. There we go. Well, I got a little twisted. You got this twisted. Don't get it twisted. Okay, now we've got the cane. Why is that twisting on me? There we go. I don't know why it was twisting, but it is, and I don't like that. I am having some issues. Why? I don't know. It don't need to be twisting on me. See, this stuff comes with trial and tribulation. It just does. Dead burn it. Okay. Stop it. There. Jeez, finally. Okay. What am I missing? You was gonna say that? Yeah, I agree. It was just too thick, wasn't it? Okay, I'm back, but not sure for how long. Misty! Okay, Misty. Face. Everybody's saying hello. I had to check my pies. You're making some pies? I want some pie. What did Gail say? They call Misty Face because Misty calls them Face, Mama, just so that you know. Gail says, can't imagine David twiddling his thumbs thinking, almost 3 hours and I want to talk to my woman. Oh, Lord. Gail, hush up. Probably true. Made me feel bad. And Shelly says, I know I miss you all too, but just got so much going on and things are not letting up on me. It is hard at the moment. Oh, I know. Probably tired. No, I'm not tired yet. Steph, did you see the ring I did? No. I made it with wire. You did? Nothing like what? Oops, I missed it. Nothing like what you were doing, but I made one. Hey, did you post it somewhere? Is it in your group? can always post in my group too if you want to. I'd love to see it. I know you did that one time. Yes, Mama, we definitely are praying for Shelly Welly. Need some prayers her way. Good, sis. And you do some awesome wire wrapping too, so I don't want to hear it. You are an amazing wire wrapper. But she knows the struggle is real. Yeah, I'd love to see it, Misty. That's cool. Love you, Aw, I love you too. I do. Miss you guys. Let's see. David says that I'm always nicer to y'all than I am to him. God, if that don't make you feel guilty, you know? He's like, you're like all nice and sweet to everybody that comes in the chat and everybody you talk to. Oh, this, that. And when it's me, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I can't do it right now, but he cracks me up. He says I'm mean to him. I'm sorry, baby. I can hear him now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I'm just going to wrap this about 4 little times here. And then 1 to the back. Cherry's back. Hey, brother. Mama's on here. Did y'all say Cherry? Yep. Aww. Right, sis? Ooh, apple pie. Oh my gosh. He's taking a break. Well, welcome back, brother. I wish the old Burr would go ahead and pop in on chat. It's a family reunion. Okay, I'm going to stop right there on that. Straighten those up. David, you should talk to us. I mean, type to us. We'll be nice to you. Honey, they want you to type in chat. This is a bale. I don't know what you call it, just a bale thing. And you can, it helps you to size what size of bale you want. Ladies are only on the planet to annoy me, to annoy men. Yeah, right, Carl. I think it goes both ways. It's a natural thing. It is. I'm basically. What am I missing? I am making a huge Sunday supper tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I need to come to your house. Misty says the old man says the same thing to me, and I would say, oh well, maybe. Oops, it moved on me. Maybe you should be nicer to me than I might be. It works both ways, don't it, Misty? What did Gail need to shush about, Shelly? Oh, David, don't. It's a trap. Oh, yeah, she's going to be mad at you, Gail. There we go. I'm going to take... Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm just working it out as I go, you guys. I mean, that's part of creating, isn't it? You just kind of... I better hold up on that. I might want that somewhere. So I'm going to move that out the way. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? I'm going to put that on hold and I'm going to do my little swirlies. That's what I'm going to do till I can figure out what I want to do. So bring on the swirls, girls. All right. And I think I'm going to even these up just a little bit because they're all wonky. Come on, David. We won't bite too hard. They won't bite too hard, honey. They're calling for you. He's stubborn. Yeah, if he says no, believe me, it means no. He does not falter. If he makes up his mind, there's no faltering there. He is a stubborn beast. And he's large. Sorry, I was doing my Popeye olive oil. We talked about Popeye earlier. See, I'd say about that much. Just a little bit off of that. And just a little... Oops. Did I go that wrong? Nope, I didn't go that wrong. A little bit off of that. Well, that sure looks shorter than the other side, though. I hope I didn't shorten that too much. We'll see. He's large. And he's mine. Oh. Sis says, laugh out loud. I tell mine, well, you married me, so I can't say anything after that but laugh. Mama B, you tell the teabag Carl. That's English top, Mom. I don't know what that is. Coffee bag, don't you mean? Well, if I can ever get to, where is it, Misty? St. Joe? St. Joe, Missouri? Is that where you are? I mean, you don't have to tell everybody if that's wrong. I shouldn't say that on this, but yeah, I'll definitely try to, if I get over there, I'll look you up if I got the time. I tried to see Abby once in Florida, but she was starting to pack her stuff and move, and her daughter had a deal, so we didn't get to meet. Y'all are crazy. Yeah, if David says no, it means no. He doesn't give. You don't just get one over on him. There we go. I'm going to try this loop on the outside here. I think I'll do it one for one. That way I don't mess up. How about that? Oops. Okay. He's got money. Okay, I can't do it. My throat's all messed up. I do the olive oil pretty good because David says I can't sing, so that's like the perfect music for me is the Popeye olive oil singing because I can do her all bad and cracked up. I can do her, but even right now my throat's kind of messed up, so let's just do it that way. There we go. Close enough. Um, let's go opposite. I want to go in opposite direction. I'm staying, getting out of frame again, aren't I? Y'all gotta watch me. Tell me, Steph, hello, you're out of frame. Keep me in check, girls and boys, women and men's. Yeah, I like that. Flipping them a little bit. And then I think we'll do, I better go do this one real quick first. It's good to go side to side so that you don't mess up so much and forget what you did prior to that. Oh man, Misty, you got me thinking about apple pie. Girl. Okay, be right back, she says. Okay. And he's mine. He's feral. Okay, David's probably going, stop. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't incriminate yourself. I can't help it. And he's strong. I even got my mom singing, large. He's large. Okay, I think I'm going to cut these a little bit down. I don't need them so long up here. So I'm going to cut these down just a smidge. Just a smidge. It's about the same there, I think. Pretty close. A little bit more right there. And I'm going to go one more down. I'm going to get my bent nose pliers in this section here. There we go. And voila. It's different than this one. I love it. I like that. You can get real creative just experimenting. I didn't quite grab the tip of that. And that can mess up a good look. So just make sure you correct it. There you go. There you go, Nikki. I did this one just a little bit different. And I don't like this wire. I'm not liking this 24 gauge wire. It's not holding. Y'all like that? Okay, what did I miss? Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Jerry. Thank y'all. Okay. I'm kind of wanting to get rid of this. I'm not liking this on my stuff. It's loose. I might have to do something. Let me see what I can do before I take it off. I think I got it. Let's see. One, I need to get this here. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this to the back through here. There. That pulls it taut to the back at least. And then I'll fix it up back here. Yep, I've put it between the two. Sometimes you just got to work at it and figure out where you're going to put this stuff. And I'm going to wrap it right around the front, around all the way the front, doing a little wrap back here and back around the back again. So it encloses these. Takes a little bit. I ain't lying. It does. And then you want to tuck that or loop it around because you don't want it to poke you when you wear it. There we go. Beautimous. Now I'm going to fix my bail a little bit because it got a little wonky. And this one needs to wrap to the back. And then I'm going to go to the inside between the two right here. I like to stick my finger in that loop to keep the wire from tangling it on itself. Okay. I've got that between the two. And now it's time to clean it up just a little bit. I might have made it just a slight. I overlaid it. Yeah, you don't want to overlay that. Overlapped it, and I don't want to do that. There. Stuff will overlay itself. It can make it messy. I'm trying not to be messy. It's a little messy. But I think it'll survive. And I think what I'm going to do is wrap it around one more time around this neck Okay, 2 more times around this neck to give it a full, complete wrap. And voila. Bathroom break. Okay. Oh no. Jerry, you're bad. You're bad. That's my hillbilly lovely. Mama, did you see what he said? There. Okay. And I think I want to bring this back into the front. Told you my brother was a hillybilly. I wasn't lying. We ain't got no sense. That's my Jethro. Okay, so I brought it back to the front because I thought maybe, just maybe, I could put a 4mm Swarovski bicone in here. Let's see. I don't know how to open the box. Open the box. Just have to break open the box, I guess. Nancy gave me these as well, because they took all my stuff. There's no question. I was really very, very grateful that she sent me these Swarovski crystals too, because my whole stash, and believe me, I had a lot to me anyway, and I was so grateful. Oh, isn't that pretty? A little Swarovski and a little copper bead. I ought to finish this off just right. Where to put it, where to put it, where to put it. I think I'll weave it down. I'm going to weave it down into here somehow. Let's see. Taking it out the side. It's just like any art you do, you guys. You create until you're happy, until you're satisfied, until you've got what you want, what suits you, what fits you. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I'm not necessarily going for the center anymore. I was, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to wrap this right around here a couple of times, and then we're going to call it done for the embellishment of it. And we're just about done with this. I can hear David saying, "Thank God, it's about time." I know you're in the woods, old burr. Did everybody go to sleep? Okay. Okay, good. Thought I didn't put everybody to sleep. And tuck. And then the only thing left to do are these little guys back here. And I'm going to trim them up. Make sure I'm not cutting anything important. There we go. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Jerry, oh my God. You are a mess. You're lucky I love you. Coming on here embarrassing me like that. God. Oh, you are a mess. Mama. Oh, I love you, brother. You're all good here. They can't hang with the chicken wings, but they can. I got good people going on around here. They all got a sense of humor. A sense of humor-lagration. Thank you, brother. Thank you. One last loop-de-loo, and we can call it done. I want to smush these in a little bit. Everything, I think, is copacetic. Let's see. Tighten that up a little bit. We'll tighten that up there. I made it a little wonky by doing it in the beginning, but my bad. But it's okay. I hate that I did that, actually. But that's alright. It's not too terribly bad. So I marred it a little bit, did burn it. Alright, well, next time I will not. Okay, Nikki. Okay, sis. Next time I won't do the bend thing. I'll just pull it over. That was my mistake early on. I bent that in and then I tightened it when I shouldn't have. I should have left that for the last part. But there it is. Voila. I bet she did too, brother. Thank you. I know. Isn't that pretty? That's called a sesame jasper. It's got a green and gray tone to it. See? Isn't that pretty? It's a beautiful stone. I love it. I think it turned out super cool. And make sure that all of it is, kind of hate what I did to the back there, but oh well. Thank you. There's one, there's two. Let me back them off. And they're a little different from each other, which I like. So my little wire pieces. And voila, there we go. Two more pendants. Jerry says, okay, Gail, stunning. Thank you. I really do love wire wrapping. It's been a while since I've played with them and messed with them, and I've really, welcome back, sis. I'm really glad you guys hung out with me so long. Oh my gosh, it's been 3 hours, almost 3 hours and 20 minutes. Mama, wake up! Mama B. Did Shelly leave me? Did Misty leave me? Where everybody at? Where everybody go? Hello? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Thank you, sis. I'm burning up. Whoo-wee. My feet are cold, but I'm sweating. Extraordinary. Look at you. Aw, Shellbell. That's right, baby. Extraordinary. I'm going to market that name. Well, I kind of already have. I've got it on my, I've paid for the domain for that. But I'm going to try to trademark that name. But I love it. I think they turned out awesome. And they're different. And I love that. They're both different. The fronts turned out different. The weave was just a little looser than the other one. I didn't expect that. I think that's kind of cool though. So each piece, you know, it just goes to show when you do something, it's always going to be an original piece. Unless you're like absolute, you know, professional at it, you know, it's for me, they're always going to be different. You know, I create, I start with a basic recipe and create it, make it my own. Mama, wake up, right? I know, we know Mama fell asleep. Mama don't, she's over there going, cause Mama, you have a TV on or a phone on, she done passed out. Passed out, Mama B. Jerry, you're gonna have to call her. Wake up, Mama. Yeah, she done fell out. We know what happened to Mama. Mama's there, she just fell out. We know what happened. Oh, Mama says, I lost you for a bit, but it turned out beautiful. I enjoyed the show, and all the viewers love you all, and God bless. Aw. Aw. Thank you, Mama. Those are stunning. Okay, Jerry, I hear your sarcasm. Welcome back, Misty. They turned out different, you guys, and I love that. I love that they turned out different because I was going for the same thing, but they definitely came out different. Yeah, Jerry is like that. My niece told me, Aunt Stephanie, you're so dramatic. And then later Jerry's like, you're so dramatic. So yeah, that's our thing now. You're so dramatic. Thank you, Misty. I appreciate it. Gail, Sis, Shelly, everybody, Carl, Jerry, Mom. Am I missing anybody? I'm glad y'all hung out with me. Of course, Mama B, if I didn't say it. And it's all right that it was just us. I don't generally use this channel, so Mom called and I didn't know how to find you. Aw. You could have just, oh, I see what you're saying, Mama. It interrupted the feed. I gotcha. It was so good. Oh, you're welcome. It was my pleasure, and it was so much fun, and I got to use Daddy's copper. And I'm thrilled that they came out the way they did. I love that. Isn't that pretty? I mean, I'm not bragging on me. I'm looking at that stone, and I love the fact that they came out so different. I'm loving that fact. So different. And they're the same size stone. So it wasn't like, well, maybe just a little bit bigger on this one. Okay, this one's a little bit bigger. But they are super cool. Look at the backs. They have a nice clean back to them. And they were a lot of fun. And I had fun doing that with you guys here with me. Um, I really do appreciate it. I know I'm rambling on now. But I'm going to put these, well, not this one. I may be putting these. I haven't used my Etsy shop in a long time. Um, and I've been thinking about staying off of Etsy just because I've never sold anything there. But I may put these out somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, you guys can tell me what you think in the future. So, what maybe some suggestions on that. So, anyhow, I love you all, and I'm so glad my family was here with me, and you guys are all like my family. So, I'm really grateful. For sale? Yes, for sale. I'll sell them. Absolutely. I don't have a price for them yet, but I'll sell them. It took me 3 hours to do these two. So we know at least that much. You need a purple one, Misty? Well, let me show you, Misty, before we go. I do have this cabochon, which is like this pink one, and it's purple. And I've been holding on to it too. I've been hoarding these for myself. You're going to try this, Misty? Sweet. Okay. And I love this one, but this one's a purple one. They're banded agates. I got these from Nancy Light. Night, night, my dear friends. Aw, thank y'all. Anyways, if you try it, Missy, I'm sure you will do it with a purple. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I'll quit rambling. I love you all. Love you, Mom. Love you, Jerry, with all my heart. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you again for hanging with me. Thank you, Shelly, for coming out of your shell. Love you, miss you, call me. Okay. Bye.